All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here again. Sad news from the music world as we talk about these things in real time for real people, just like you and me. I've been promoting this album for a couple of weeks now. I think since it came out, it's called Be Right Here by Blackberry Smoke. And then I saw this headline this morning. Blackberry Smoke drummer Britt Turner dead at age 57. Turner had been battling glioblastoma, a fast growing and aggressive brain tumor. One word they left out here is cancerous brain tumor. He underwent surgery in November of 2022. That was immediately following his diagnosis. All right. And again, I'm just looking at the timing of things here. I will eventually talk about the timing of this and why I think that's interesting. I mean, that word lacks meaning here in this particular instance. And what I found from just talking to other people about this, most people are just oblivious. They've moved on. They don't care. Everything is a conspiracy theory. You're spreading rumors. You're doing this for clicks and views. Well, guess what? I'm not getting a lot of clicks and views out of these. Just so you know, I have 76,000 subscribers. I'm getting one out of every 76 subscribers to watch, maybe two on a good day. The statement reads, "It is with the deepest sorrow that we inform everyone that our brother, Britt Turner, has moved on from this life. If you had the privilege of knowing Britt on any level, you know he was the most caring, empathetic, driven, and endearing person one could ever hope to meet. Britt was Blackberry Smoke's true north, the compass that instituted the ideology that will continue to guide this band. Britt has been battling glioblastoma since his diagnosis in the fall of 2022 and fought every day. Now, again, what's interesting about this is he immediately had surgery following the diagnosis. So this was one super aggressive form of cancer. We ask for prayers for his family. These guys are from the South, so it's okay, I guess, to ask for prayers in certain places, and good for them. They're not asking for your heart or your thoughts. They're asking for your prayers, and you should pray for his family and his band brothers. Those guys must be devastated. It says here, thank you to everyone who has supported and been there for Britt and his family throughout this fight. And last month, it's kind of a footnote, and I want to make a point here about seeing this story. I've never seen this band talked about on this website. Now, they may have mentioned these guys before, but I don't think they mentioned the new album when it came out. And any stories relating to this band, I don't think I've seen reported on this particular site. Maybe I missed it. I could have missed it. I haven't seen these guys on Eddie Trunk, for instance. I haven't seen these guys getting a lot of news out there in the music world or garnering or generating news. I haven't seen it. Anyway, last month, this new album right here debuted at #1 on the current country albums chart. They don't know where to put it. So they put it on current country albums, Americana folk albums. It's not a folk album. And current rock albums chart as well. And #4 on the best-selling current albums chart. That's the overall everything thrown into one bucket. Okay, it's #4. #4. The LP was helmed by Grammy Award-winning producer Dave Cobb, who's worked with Jason Isbell and Chris Stapleton, and was released to critical acclaim via Three Legged Records and 30 Tigers Records. They go on to talk about where it was recorded, and then they go on to talk about the band's prolific career. They've released 7 studio albums, but they get very little in the way of media attention with all of that critical acclaim, and they're selling albums, which is fantastic. Again, folks, I don't know. You don't have to believe what I'm saying here when I have suspicions, right, about what's going on out there. And every so often, there's a case of rapid cancer or sudden death or whatever, and I go, okay, what's causing that? I mean, this is a pretty rare form of cancer, or maybe it used to be. I don't know. I don't know if it's increased compared to where it was at, say, prior to 2021. And for those of you who are educated and informed, you understand what happened in 2021, and you still kind of bookmark that. And then you look at things in that context, right? So he gets diagnosed, and immediately they tell him he's got to have surgery. He has the surgery, and he's still around for 3 more years, but apparently either they didn't get all of it, or this is something that just sort of defies just the usual medical protocols. I mean, when there's something bad, you got to take it out, and they tried to take it out, and it only worked on a temporary basis. So again, all I want is transparency, right? And I'm not saying from Britt or his family or anything like that, right? I don't know what they did in 2021. My guess is this is a touring band. This is a live concert band. I'm pretty sure they had to play by the rules, and they probably did. They probably trusted people who have no business being trusted. That's the point. And I can say whatever obvious thing that I can think of, but it's not going to change the trajectory that we're on as a civilization if we just continue to ignore things and not look into things and not question things. And I get putting your head in the sand because you don't want to deal with it. There are some days I don't want to deal with it. I'm just like, seriously? I read the article, and I would have never went down this road if I didn't see 2 things: the timing of this and what it is, right? And so I would have just said, wow, maybe he lived a lifestyle that was conducive to this. Maybe genetically he was predisposed to this kind of thing. But this attacks like your spinal column, goes up, I think, to the brainstem, and it's brutal. It's a brutal form of cancer. So my prayers, my earnest prayers go out to his family, all the fans that love this band. This is a great band. And so I don't know, maybe buy a copy of this. Maybe that will help support his family. And so that's all I got. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.